sports all plays. Yeah. Hard sports all plays. Hard sports all plays. 365, we making a plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. In the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. Hard sports all plays.
All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show, Monday, February 26, 2024. I'm Chris Gonzalez, joined by Tony Gonzalez. How's it going?
Going good. Had a good weekend. Went and watched ate barbecue on Friday and watched hockey game on Friday night, and then 2 wrestling shows over the weekend. Benefit show on Saturday and with FEW and WCWO, and then a great show that we seen yesterday at World Pro Wrestling. So had a real good weekend. A little tired, but
Yeah, it was a long weekend, but a good weekend. Let's see. How's it going, Dave? Hey, what's up, Glenn?
Big Glenn and Dave, 2 of my favorite people.
Sure, Glenn had a good time in Atlanta.
Yeah. He resting this weekend, or is he out racing again this weekend?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's probably going to rest. He probably won't have nothing going on till March 31st.
Yeah,
He'll have something going on that Sunday. Won't be able to go to the Warrior Pro show.
Well, I think he's got some NXT coming up sometime in March too. Some races in NXT.
Yeah, actually, I think he's going
middle of March or something like that.
I think he's going to Orlando to watch Pacers play.
Yeah, Pacers, not race.
Pacers and
NXT.
I do remember something about that. I think that's in March sometime.
Also, give a big shout out to our home wrestling promotion, DCCW, made a huge announcement yesterday for the Bearcat Rumble. That'll be March 30th, Saturday at the Central Gym, Muncie Central High School Gym, and they're bringing in a big name. Rob Van Dam is going to be their main star that they're bringing in for that. All proceeds go back to the Muncie Central Wrestling Club, and that's going to be a huge show. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Looking excited for that show. That's going to be another long weekend.
Well, we've got 2 here coming up. We're going to rest the next 2 weekends, I think, but the starting the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and the 30th and the 31st, we're going to be hitting hard.
Glenn said he got to see Chase Elliott 2 times.
Cool.
I know he got to ask him a question as well.
Cool. That's awesome.
Well, spring training started Thursday, and over the weekend more games. Reds got off to a pretty good start so far.
Yes, they have. Hunter Green, I think, pitched yesterday, and I guess debuted 2 new pitches. went pretty well from what I hear. He didn't pitch,
Yeah.
just only about an inning and a half or so, but Reds are. I think they're going to be good this year. I think they're going to be a contender to win that division. I really do.
I think they've 2-0 so far, aren't they?
Yep.
I know they won. Was it yesterday? And then they won. One Saturday and then one again yesterday.
Yep.
I think it was 9-4?
9-4
yesterday. Excuse me.
I think today's a split squad game. They're showing this one on TV, but they're playing somewhere else too.
They're playing 2 games at the same time.
Yep. Split squad. They do some of that split squad stuff to get more people in action.
Spring training. Spring training's weird.
See what David had to say about Glenn?
Yeah.
Glenn sucks.
Reds have got off to spring training record don't matter to them, but at least it's nice to get off to a good start, but you can look terrible in spring training and then regular season start and look real good.
Yep.
Or it can go the other way around.
Yeah.
You can look real good in spring training and he said he was going to be at MGW next Saturday, so I'm taking it. Dave's not going to be at MGW.
Yeah, we're not going to be either.
Yeah, we're not going to be at MGW next Saturday either. We're going to be in Lebanon,
Indiana, this coming Saturday.
At a different building too.
Yeah.
It's not at the fairgrounds.
It's at the Armory, and Mark has already scoped that out. He's worried about parking. I think he's going to get there at 8 in the morning or something like that. He's going to get there before the rain gets there.
Yeah, that's what he's
going to say. He's going to get there before the rain gets there. He's going to make sure he gets a good parking spot.
Yeah. Dude's nuts. Going to camp out all day.
Yeah, he'll probably stay tonight. So he'll get there the night before.
We'll send them a couple orange cones in the mail and have them save up, put the cones in the spot for us since he's gonna be there so early. And Marcus says, we don't have to go so early. We just put some cones in there. Pacers played tonight.
Do they? Yeah, I've seen that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't pick any NBA games because I didn't like any of them. I almost was gonna go with the Pacers, but every time I go with the Pacers, they lose. So I don't want to pick the Pacers.
I went with a couple NBA games.
I didn't like anything. Does it seem like the point spreads compared to last year a lot higher this year for NBA basketball? Like it seems like they're giving a lot of points.
I think a little bit. Some of that's because no damn defense played too. But yeah, I do think the spreads have been a little bit bigger. But I think that a lot of that's no defense being played. So just mainly a lot of the NBA is just basically who has a hot shooting night anymore is what it's all about. Basically outscoring the other team. There's not much defense played. Pacers have looked pretty good.
And on the hockey scene, I'm worried about my Vegas team, man. They're not playing terrible, but they're giving up a lot of goals. The goalie is not what he was last year.
Dave was asking if we were going to be at NGW. He's going to be there. He said, "Stupid phone. Phone must have corrected something." No, Dave, we won't be at NGW Saturday. We're going to be at Lebanon with the WCWO. We didn't do a show on Friday. On Thursday, I went 5-5. Hell, that's better than what I'd done the other 3 days of the week last week. I was struggling last week.
I was similar with you. I didn't go 5-5. I went 4-4, and I'm 151 and 101. You don't want to give up with you?
I was checking. I'm 135 and 133.
You're going to end up the other way if you don't straighten things out this week.
It's still early. It's only February.
Yeah, but last year you got off to a good start and stayed on a good start.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a comeback year this year.
This year might be a bad start and stay on a bad start. All looking like so far. Hasn't been good. Hasn't been good so far.
Well, we did have a lot of fun at War Pro last night, hanging out with your best buddy, Jeremy Hadley. I know Marcus's best buddy, Jeremy Hadley.
No, that was fun.
It was.
I enjoyed it. He had me cracking up.
Hadley's
I might
outstanding.
have to go back and watch it so I can listen to some of it. I haven't went back and watched it yet.
The dude is quick. I tell you, he's quick thinking and he's outstanding.
I'm still waiting on him to send me that picture of him and Taylor Swift together with the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
I'm supposed to put in the video. It was a couple things I'm supposed to take out of the video and add that.
I want to see the video of him slamming Yokozuna on the Intrepid. I always thought that was Lex Luger, but I guess I was wrong.
He also body slammed Andre the Giant, what, 3 times?
Well, killed Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he basically admitted the murder on the show last yesterday.
He did. My favorite line was when Jackson Morgan them came out and he wanted Jackson to babysit his daughter, so he's hoping maybe he never have to see his daughter again. That was my favorite line of the whole day.
I wouldn't. That was not where I was expecting to go with that.
And Marcus is just over. I was on the mic at the time. Marcus was sitting next to me. Marcus was just like,
when he said that, I was like, yeah, I wasn't where I was expecting to go with it. When he said it, he was checking out Jackson Morgan as a babysitter. And I'm thinking, okay, where's he going with this? But the way he went with it wasn't what I was expecting. He said, whatever, see her again.
There was times he would say stuff, and Dave would just look at him like, really? You're like, what do I say to that?
If he said something, I wouldn't like. If I was like, where am I supposed to go from there? I would just say something to Agabon, more again.
Yeah, you did. You agged him on a few times. Because Mark was over like, what are you doing? You don't need no help. Yeah, it was outstanding. Yeah, he's a tremendous talent.
In the ring, out of the ring. I mean, he can do it all. He can do it all. He could
before the show.
He can work in the ring. He can talk
after the show, online, nonstop.
Yeah, he was still talking shit as he was leaving yesterday.
He did. Marcus posted that he got to work with him and David and you and me, and he couldn't let it go. He said, not by much, Horace. I don't have to work with you. So he slammed on Marcus.
Well, when he first came over and sat down, pretty much not too long after he sat down.
Yep.
He told Dave, he goes, I like you all right. And he looked at me and he said, you're all right other than you're wearing an IU shirt. He goes, I can't stand that Marcus Fine guy. And Marcus was just laughing.
Yeah. Marcus was expecting it, though. He was ready for it.
All right. NBA tonight. I went with 3 games. I think there's only like 4. There's only 4. I'm going to go with the Pacers at the -6 at home against the Toronto Raptors. Pacers beat them about a week and a half ago or so, right before the All-Star break in Toronto with it was Siakam's first time playing the Raptors since the trade. Pacers got a big win. Was it Saturday night? Yeah. Against Dallas. Beat Dallas by like 20. Ended up beating by like 20 points. Got within 4. Dallas got within 4 with like 7 minutes left, and the Pacers went on a big run and ended up winning by like 22 points.
Was it Saturday or Sunday? Yeah, I guess no difference.
I can't remember. I want to say it was Saturday. I'm pretty sure it was Saturday. I can't remember. I remember listening to some of the game.
Yep.
I think it was Saturday.
Okay. Pacers. Glenn's gonna be at the Pacers game tonight. And he's got the NXT the 9th through the 13th. I'll be in Orlando.
Okay. I knew he's going to be going to Orlando. But someone with Pacers at the -6. They're minus 235 on the money line. Over unders at 246.5. Yeah, 245.5. Excuse me. I like the Pacers at the -6. The other game, I'm going to go with the New York Knicks at the -11.5 against the Detroit Pistons. Knicks are at home. They're minus 650 on the money line. The Pistons are plus 480 on the money line. Over unders at 223.
Pacers was yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Yeah. Okay. I can't remember when it was. I remember listening to the end, toward the end of the game, but I can't remember what day it was. Then my other game, NBA, I'm gonna go with the Sacramento Kings at the -6.5 at home against the Miami Heat. The Kings are minus 295 on the money line. The Heat are plus 240 on the money line. Over unders at 224.5. So my NBA picks for tonight: Pacers -6, Knicks -11.5, and the Kings at the -6.5.
Yeah, I didn't do any NBA. I didn't like any of the games.
College basketball, I only went with one game. I didn't like that many of those games. I'm gonna go with Baylor at the plus 2.5 on the road at TCU.
I went with 4 games for the college basketball for tonight. I got Drexel at Delaware. I'll take Delaware -2. I got Norfolk State -4.5 at Morgan State. I've got Delaware State at North Carolina State. I'll take North Carolina State -4.5. And I got UNC Wilmington -9 at Campbell. That's my college picks for tonight.
In NHL, I went with 3 games. I'm gonna go with the Capitals on the money line at home against the Senators. Stars on the money line at home against the Islanders, and the Bruins on the money line on the road against the Kraken.
Well, me and you picked all the same on those 3, but I picked a 4th game too. I've got Washington at home money line against Ottawa. I've got Dallas money line at home against the Islanders. I've got Edmonton money line at home against the LA Kings, and then I have Boston money line on the road against the Seattle Kraken. And that's my NHL picks for tonight.
All right.
Right now, Chris, if you was going to pick as where the seasons went right now, who's the favorite to win the NBA championship? I think it's really kind of hard to call right now. Do you have a favorite?
I'm still sticking with the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if you thought maybe Boston was. Boston ain't been able to get over the hump, have they?
I still like the Nuggets. I know they've struggled a little bit this season, but that's not unusual. After you win the championship, struggle a little bit regular season. I think the second half of the season they're going to start. You'll see them start playing better. So I still like the Nuggets. Now I think the Clippers can be dangerous out of the West. I would say right now the Celtics got them. The Celtics have to be the favorite in the probably in the East. Glenn said the Pacers.
I hope.
He didn't have no chance. He was out by a couple feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Nuggets and Clippers are probably my 2 out of the West. And the East, you have Boston. And other than Boston, man, I think it's kind of wide open in the East. I mean, you have to put the Bucks up there with the talent they have, but they're
not playing very well right now, are they?
Well, the thing is, everybody talks about they're not playing well. They still have a good record, or second or third in the East, and they fired a coach and everything they've done. To me, I'm more worried about their culture and their continuity going forward with everything that's happening there than I am the way they've been playing. You bring in a new coach, and they were winning games. Yeah, your defense wasn't great, but instead of giving that coach a chance, You get rid of him and you bring in Doc Rivers, who's known for choking. I mean, how many 3-1 leads as he choked away in the playoffs? So
Do you think the Cavaliers could be real? They're second in the East right now, 37-19.
I don't know. I haven't watched enough of them. I know every time I pick them, they lose. So to me, they haven't been real consistent. But they're up there at second. Yeah, it's good. I think the NBA is going to be interesting once you get to the playoffs. I mean, Pacers are right there. I think fifth.
They are sixth. Well, half game out of fifth. 76ers. There's a half game up on them.
Sixers must have won yesterday. Or so. I thought they
Sixers are 33-24. I just played one more game. So
that's the way they were talking. I thought with the Pacers winning last night that was going to put them up. But maybe maybe I misunderstood the way I was saying on the radio.
And I mean, I know you say the Thunder or the Nuggets, but you have the Thunder and the Timberwolves are both 14-17, tied for first. I mean, do you think one of those teams could be a legitimate threat?
I think they can make a deep run in the playoffs, but just experience-wise, I think you can see the Timberwolves being kind of like a team like the Kings were last year. The Kings, made it to the playoffs for first time, won that playoff series. Had a good series, another good playoff series, but then I think it was the experience, not having the playoff experience, kind of hurt them. So I think I'm worried that could happen with like OKC and Timberwolves just because they don't have experience of being in them playoff situations.
Taking a shot at David.
Good's always going to take a shot at Kyle Busch anytime he gets a chance. Yep. But no, I mean, the way they've been playing, you have to have them up there. But I would put Denver ahead of them because of Denver's. Do
you believe in Timberwolves?
Denver's experience.
Do you believe in the Timberwolves more than the Thunder? They got the same record right now.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I like the Timberwolves a little bit better than the Thunder.
Well, nobody expected the Thunder to be where they are right now.
No,
nobody.
No. Gilchrist Alexander has been playing real well. They got a good young team over there, and it's starting to come together. The West is not as strong this year as I thought it would be either. The West is kind of.
The thing of it is, the Bucks
kind of weak.
When they fired that coach, they'd only lost 13 games. They were 30-13, I think, and right now they're 37-21. So they've lost as many since they run Rivers in as that they've won, like 7-8 or 7-7, something like that. So,
I didn't understand the Rivers hire anyway.
I didn't understand getting with that coach.
I kind of understood the Rivers hiring after I found out a little more information about it. Rivers was a consultant.
Was he?
Guess what team he was a consultant for?
Seventh. I mean,
the Bucks.
Bucks. I was going to say them Bucks.
Yeah, he was a consultant. He was working, getting paid by the Bucks as a consultant. And then all of a sudden they fired their coach and put him in as the coach.
Well, I seen an interview. I seen an interview. I don't know if you've seen an interview with him where he said they came to him and wanted to be the head coach, and he said,
"Yeah,
why?"
Yeah, I'd like to know how much truth that is, because that came out after people were starting to get on him. Some other things he said. JJ Redick came out and basically said nobody holds him accountable and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's I don't know. That's a weird situation over there going on with the Bucks. I didn't think they should ever fire Budenholzer.
I didn't either.
Hey, how's it going, Billy?
Hey, Billy Buzz.
All right. Did you have anything else for today? There wasn't, like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of games today. Once baseball gets going here in a few weeks, that'll give us some more games and stuff as well.
No, we don't have anything. We're gonna have a fun show tonight at 6:30 with GWR, and have some guests on with us, and go over independent wrestling a little bit, and over a very interesting pay-per-view WWE had over the weekend, Elimination Chamber, and then we've got a topic of our favorite wrestling memories and things that stood out to us, and what formed us as fans, and what when you was a kid and a teenager and adult and now, so that type of thing. So I think it's going to be good.
Want to thank everybody for watching. If you missed the wrestling shows from this weekend, we were live Saturday night from Greenfield with WCWO and FEW for a benefit show, Wrestling for Cody. Go check that out. Also, we were live yesterday, Warrior Pro Wrestling 29. You can find both those shows on our YouTube and Twitch pages at Gonzo Sports Room. So make sure you go check those out. Both of them were good shows.
Yeah, and this past weekend, Sunday was our 100th show that we've done, wrestling show that we had actually broadcast. So I thought that was cool.
Like he just said, join us tonight at 6:30 for GWR Gonzo's Wrestling Room. Go check out them other wrestling shows on our YouTube page. Please hit that subscribe button. Like and follow on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram as well. We appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow.